feel like I'm at a press conference or something. All these microphones. I don't really like to get up and speak on my behalf, but I figured I should just buck up and do it. As Matthew said, we have to. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matthew Harry. For those of you who do know me, you may know me as Scott, Dad, or Matthew. I'm an accounting and finance double major, and fingers crossed, I hope to graduate next spring. I'm very excited to have an opportunity to be running for this position, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for the position of treasurer. While others may run from it, I get a kick out of doing the tedious, repetitive tasks required of being a treasurer. From the position of accountant, I have been able to experience all of the things involved with being treasurer, and I take pride in that. It's been a great opportunity to serve in that role, and now I hope to move into an executive role. To close, I'd like to share some quotes from Cassie that have influenced my life. As a financier, for my greatest influence, and this is her quote, I would choose Benjamin Franklin because he's cool. If you have any questions about sharks, you can come to me because I know a lot about sharks. I don't really, but I'm sure we can find the answer for whatever question you may have. My name is Matthew, and I hope you vote for me for executive treasurer. Thank you.
Come to the office. I have a lot of quotes on my board. So, hi guys. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cassie Jones, and I have the wonderful pleasure of running for SGA Secretary again. Although I am running unopposed, I kind of wanted to take this time to explain what student government is actually about. SGA is kind of more than just a meeting every Tuesday at 7. SGA is a voice for students and a voice to administration. In recent weeks, I know that there have been some unhappy announcements made, particularly Res Life. I urge you, if you're not happy, come to SGA and express your concerns. It's our job, and I can promise you that we would not be here if we did not love it. We love to be a voice for students, and to administration. Without a voice, there is no SGA. Martha Berry once said, "It is a rare privilege to help in a work like this." With that, vote today for who you think can be your help and your voice. And just remember, don't be sassy. Vote for Cassie.
Hey, y'all. I'd say, hey, everyone, but that's just not me. For those who don't know me, my name is Valerie DeWandle, or you can just call me Val, and I'm a junior political science major with a journalism minor. And yes, I'm running unopposed for Vice President of Service. I don't want to spend too much time of this speech talking about what I'm involved in, but I do want to convey how those involvements will help me serve this position. First of all, service is the intangible act of helping or doing work for someone. I love service because it's all about doing. A very important individual, my dad, once told me, you can talk about what you're going to try to do or want to do, but nothing is going to happen unless you actually do it. He always says, there are those who talk and there are those who do. A famous music artist once sang, a little less conversation, a little more action. But you don't know who that is. I believe that helping people best occurs through actions, true actions of charity. You do them because you want to help others, not because you want others to know you've helped them. Service is an important part of Berry College, and I want to make sure it stays that way. As a current member and holding officer positions of various clubs, including holding an RA position as my current job, I have acquired a set of leadership skills that include cooperation, efficiency, along with others, others of those I hope to contribute to student government. Also, I truly believe that being a student athlete, as on the women's tennis team, has given me one of the greatest opportunities for leadership of growth that there is, and that is teamwork. When you're on a tennis team, each individual plays their own match, yet their efforts on the court contribute to the outcome of the entire team. This is exactly what being on the SGA Executive Board entails. You take time out of your busy college schedule to play a sport because you really love it. And you run for an executive office because you truly care about the students. Each officer plays a different yet important role, and I pledge to carry out my role as Student Government Vice President of Service to the best of my ability, along with the team of any of these wonderful candidates selected in the coming day. Thank you.
Hey guys. So greetings students of Berry College. My name is Jessica Gross and I'm a double major in finance and management, and I'm running for the position of SGA President of Administration. For anyone that has heard me campaigning this week, my slogan has been for students to vote for passion and vote for experience. And I want to utilize this time to address what I mean by those words, as well as show you all why I am confident that I can represent the student body well during the 2016-2017 school year. In terms of my experience, many of you know I've been on the SGA executive team as the treasurer for the past 2 years. During my time in the role, I have sought to cultivate relationships with students from all walks of campus life: student athletes, performers, student leaders, club and committee members, the list goes on. I've done so because I want to represent student voices and opinions. And it's very critical that I'm able to represent that in a good manner, because within these roles as the executive team, that's what we are. And I take that role very, very seriously. My time at SGA has also led me to build relationships with faculty and staff across campus, which is critical given the nature of the VP of Administration role. With these relationships already formed, I can confidently say that I can take your opinions and feedback directly to administration with the knowledge that they can trust I'm relaying a genuine student opinion. I've done the work on the front end, so the groundwork is set for trust, and I'm ready to start the 2016-2017 year fighting for students facing student life issues. In terms of my passion for SGA, I want students to understand I'm not running for this position as a resume builder or because I want to be called SGA VP of Administration. I'm running for this position because I genuinely care about students, and I want to utilize the skills that I've developed over time to make real change on this campus. I plan to actively try to minimize the communication gap that is often present between administration and students, as well as work with administrators to have a better grasp of our opinions as students. I promise, a vote for me is a vote that you can trust to get good work done during the next year. And even though it'll be very hard for me to compete with Matthew Murphy, I promise to give the best weather reports possible next year. And in the words of Mr. Murphy, thanks, guys.
Hey, so good evening, everyone. And for those of you who still may not know me or have confused me with Joe Biden, if you've seen my Facebook or Instagram, I'm Preston Putnam, and I'm a political science major here at Berry, and I'm running for VP of Administration. And before I go any further with my speech, I really would like to take a moment to point out that Berry will be without 3 incredible students next semester. I'm talking about Jessica Walensky and Ree Palmer and Matt Murphy. And not only do I believe they've been exemplary students, but I also believe they've done a fantastic job helping run SGA. And I'd like us all just to take a second and recognize them for their leadership. So anyway, and any of us seeking to fill their positions, we're going to have very large shoes to fill. So, all right. So, when I first transferred to Berry at the start of my sophomore year, I was excited and yet terrified at the large changes of being away from home and having to make friends from scratch. And naturally, I've always been a person who shies away from change, a person that finds comfort in continuity. But I'm proud to be able to say that Berry has been the best change and the best choice I've made so far in my life. This school has been more than just a school to me. It's been my home away from home. And it's here that I've had the opportunities and experiences that allowed me to discover myself and my passions in life. I currently serve among the class officers as the junior class secretary and the treasurer for the Politics and Law Society. Additionally, I also serve as treasurer for Model United Nations team here at Berry. This organization has given me some of my closest friendships and also has fostered many important skills, chief among them being serving as a representative that has to collaborate and work with others to find and construct solutions to problems and concerns. This is crucial to success in Model UN, and I would argue that this is crucial to the position that I'm running for. As VP of Administration, not only would I be able to apply these skills, but I would also never neglect to advance your opinions and your concerns voiced by the student body. I can only hope that you all feel as passionately about Berry as I do. While this campus is incredible, and the opportunities made available to us all here are incredible, I find that the people, the students here at Berry that I come across every day are what make Berry truly special. It is this fact that motivates me to serve the student body. And while we often speak of Berry broadly in terms of an institution, in terms of a campus, I think of Berry in terms of its students and what is always best for them. All right. Thank you all. And if you haven't heard it before, there's no question. Vote for Preston. So, thanks.
Does this work? No. Okay. So for everyone who doesn't know me yet, I'm Daniel Bodie, and I'm obviously running for president of SGA. I want to talk a little bit about kind of the role of the president of SGA and kind of clear up some misconceptions. The president of SGA is the direct connection between the student body and the administration. They work with the provost, the dean of students, the board of trustees. They connect your voice to the administration to make sure your voice is heard. I want to be that voice. But it's very important to have a president who's qualified. So, as many of y'all know, I'm part of the Berry Center of Integrity and Leadership. I'm a Gate of Opportunity Scholar. I'm also involved on 5 campus jobs as a Gate Scholar, and I've been involved in 14 clubs and organizations, as well as being the executive parliamentarian for SGA last year. But here's the thing. Qualifications aren't everything. You can be a wonderfully qualified candidate and do a terrible job. So here's the thing. What you need to know is why an individual is running for an office. The why question is so much more important. As many of y'all know, I grew up in poverty. I spent the majority of my senior year homeless. For me, Berry College has been an opportunity to make a better life for myself. For me, Berry College has been the opportunity to find a passion and achieve a dream. So, I want to tell y'all a little story. My senior year of high school, I was homeless. I had a bicycle, and that was it. I rode a bike 6.7 miles up and down the hills of Georgia to work as a dishwasher to save up so I could buy myself a car, so I could get a job as an intern at a law firm so I could get into college. Because I knew at a young age, my only chance in life was to get a good education. So, over the years, Berry has provided me incredible opportunities. I've been able to meet wonderful people. I've had the opportunity to meet Ben Riggs, Peyton Roden, Buster Wright. Anyone know Buster? He's a great guy. Anyway, but at that point, it kind of wasn't enough. You see, last year, almost about this time, I didn't think I was going to be able to continue going to Berry even. I'm paying for college all on my own, and Berry's expensive. I didn't know how I was going to stay here, so I was going to apply to be a Gate Scholar. And the thing is, while I was actually having my interviews for Gate, I was filling out transfer applications, and it was breaking my heart. I remember sitting in Ree Palmer's office, actually, and telling her, almost going crazy, that I just didn't know how I was going to make it at Berry anymore. And she told me for the first time, she was the one who introduced this idea to me, that I needed to become a Gate Scholar. She told me that, Daniel, this is your chance to have a better life. So obviously, Berry has provided me wonderful opportunities to have that better life. But there's a lot of students on campus that don't have the opportunities I've had. They don't have the connections I've had. They don't have the experiences that I've had because of situations in their life that are restricting their ability to make a better life for themselves, which is why I'm running for president. As president, I will be able to connect resources that we already have in existence on campus and to use those resources, reallocate them, there's an econ word, in order to actually help students and try to do what we already have here in order to improve the lives of other students, to make sure that they have the opportunity, that you guys have the opportunity to make a better life for yourselves. But here's also the thing. As the president of SGA, I'm not a god. I'm not on the board of trustees. I'm not the president of the college. I'm not the dean of students. SGA does not have the ability to create policy. SGA has the ability to be the voice for students, to connect the student's voice to the administration, to work with other institutions on campus to get things done. And that's what I'm going to try to do. But this is kind of a daunting task. And so, being a history poli-sci major, I'm not a triple major, I have a minor in econ. I wanted to leave y'all with this quote from one of the great statesmen who worked with Dr. King to get the Civil Rights Movement passed, Civil Rights Act of 1964. Let no one be discouraged by the belief there is nothing one person can do against the enormous arrays of the world's ills, misery, ignorance, and violence. Few will have the greatness to bend history, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events, and in the total of these acts will be written the history of a generation. You see, Robert Kennedy believed in people. Robert Kennedy believed in people even after his brother was assassinated, even after Martin Luther King was assassinated, even after he watched his countrymen going to war. Robert Kennedy believed in people. And here's the thing, I believe in Barry students. I believe in Barry College. I believe in the mission of this college to allow students to have a better life for themselves. It's my chance for a better life, and I want to make sure that each and every one of you has that chance to have a better life. So I guess the reason I'm running for SGA president isn't for a resume boost. It's definitely not for the $7.95 an hour that we'll get paid. It's not for some form of prestige or fame, because in reality, who cares about that? The reason I'm running for president of SGA is because I believe in Barry students. Thank you all for your all support, and bless each and every one of you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It is truly a pleasure to be up here speaking to all of you. It has been quite the journey for me to get to where I am today at Barry, but I haven't done it alone. So many of you have played a major role in shaping me into the person I am today. I am up here running for SGA president to express my gratitude to all of you for the profound effects you have had upon my life. My Barry journey started with my decision to come to school here. It was the Barry way, the essence of what it meant to be Barry, that was the biggest factor in my decision to attend this school. Our campus may be known for its beauty, but it was actually the people who interacted with me on my very first visit that let me know this was the place where I wanted to be. Barry College embodies two things that are closest to my heart: family and friendship, and I immediately felt right at home in this community. My journey continued when I came to my SOAR session in the summer of 2013. Coming in, I knew I'd make fast friends with guys on the football team, but I was surprised by how quickly I befriended some of the other classmates at SOAR. I felt like I was immediately welcomed into this new family, and all of my new family members were also encouraging too. They wanted to see me become the best version of myself. In my family at home, I have two younger brothers. Now, you might have seen them running around at casino night. As brothers, we like to have some friendly competition with one another, but at the end of the day, we are always there for each other through everything. That's the same feeling that I get from the spirit here at Barry. We may all be involved with different things, but that competition is still there. Sometimes we compete with one another, and sometimes our biggest competition is ourselves. But no matter what, when someone needs help, we are all there to lend a helping hand. I've seen this firsthand through my encounters with Barry students and faculty. It was this yearning to help others that has led to me to have several of the opportunities I've experienced during my Barry journey. I've been on the receiving end of this help when my friends and faculty have seen potential in me, encouraged me to pursue new opportunities, and to grow as a student leader. Since freshman year, Dr. Toy has taken a personal stake in my success. Lindsay Taylor has encouraged me to push myself and to strive for more. Katie DeVoe and Krista Zaleski have urged me to apply for KCAB. Hope Beebe and Kristen Fenstermaker, my own SOAR leader, told me that I would make an awesome SOAR leader myself. The togetherness of this school and our encouragement of others is something that I truly admire. It has been through my various campus roles that I've really seen how my knowledge as a student can connect to the faculty and administration. Through my college journey, I've been able to see Barry in a multitude of ways. And as an athlete, I've seen how the lines between an athlete and student are blurred, since we are all part of one big Barry family. Through SOAR, I learned the beauty of forming relationships between students, and I love seeing my SOAR kids get so excited about their chance for new opportunities. KCB has shown me what it means to work behind the scenes and has taught me the importance of listening to the student body. These experiences, among other roles and opportunities, have shown me that I can be a representative for other students, but also help with leading them to pursue their own ambitions as well. It is a culmination of all my experiences that have molded me to be a voice for all students and work with the faculty towards a common goal: student success and a strong Barry community. It is together as a family that we work to bring out the potential in each other. Our campus is made up of thousands of people full of potential, and without each member of our community, our campus wouldn't be able to continually grow. We are all connected as student leaders. It is because of you all, the people who have made me who I am today, that I feel I must also give back to the student body. You have all shaped me into the person who is ready to step up and serve as the SGA president. My campaign is a thank you to the students who were there for me when I needed someone to talk to. It is the students who just needed someone to sit down with them in D Hall and say hi. It is for the people who have motivated me to represent Barry in an impactful way. I thank you all for everything that you have done for me, and I look forward to the chance of seeing what I can do for you. We're all united already, so together vote Teddy.